Hi, this is a tutorial on how to do the 2x2 cube, the Ortega method. I recommend you learn the beginner's method for the 2x2 before you learn this because it will make much more sense. So let's get started. First, you need to have a scrambled 2x2, which I already have. Then pick a face to start off with. Pick the one that's mostly solved and you can do with the least amount of moves. For example, I'm going to use yellow, which I can insert like this. And that was only a few moves, so I'm going to scramble this up. So, my cube is scrambled, so you make your first face. Pretty easy. Then you do all the lowercase by just looking at the corners. So let me teach you the cases if you don't know yet. So the algorithm is R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Then you got the second face solved. So this algorithm is called anti-soon. So one corner faces up, one corner faces you, one corner faces this way, one corner faces this way. So the anti-soon algorithm is L prime, U prime, L, U prime, L prime, U2, L. Then you solve both faces. So if you have this case, there are no corners facing up, and one corner is facing you, one corner is facing the other way, and you have headlights which are facing to the left side. So the algorithm is R, U2, R2, U prime, R2, U prime, R2, U2, R. And then you have both sides solved. So for this next algorithm, it is called the U. So two corners are facing up and two corners are facing to the left. So for this algorithm, you do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Then you'll have both faces solved. For the next one, make sure that two diagonal corners are facing up. One corner is facing you, and one corner is facing the other way. So, for this algorithm, you do F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R. Then you have both sides solved. For the next algorithm, two corners are facing up. One corner is facing you, one corner is facing the back. So for this algorithm, it is R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. Then you have both sides solved. For the next algorithm, you have no corners facing up, two corners facing you, which are headlights, another pair of headlights, which are facing the back. So, for the algorithm is R2, U2, R prime, U2, R2. Then you have both sides solved. So for this next step called PBL, we're going to solve the rest. So out of like 5 algorithms, so you only have to memorize 5 algorithms, which is pretty easy with practice. So if you have no bar, hold it like this. It might be out of alignment, so you might have to turn it so then it looks like this. If you need this to go here, these two to switch and these two to switch. So the algorithm is R2, F2, R2. Then you're done. It's pretty easy. So if the top layer has a bar and it's facing you, it might be on the bottom, might be on the top. If you recognize this pattern, it can. So you need these two to switch and these two to switch. So diagonal and adjacent switch. So it's R U prime R F2 R prime U R prime. Then it's solved. If both layers have a bar, could be out of alignment, but if a whole side is made and it's solved like this and these two are solved, but these two are not solved, and you want to switch these and these, then you do this algorithm. R2, U prime, V2, U2, R2, U prime, R2. Then your cube will be solved. So this is the algorithm if you need an adjacent swap. So it might look like another case, but it isn't, because one layer is fully solved and this is solved, but you need to switch only these two. So the algorithm is R U R prime U prime R F R2 U prime R prime U prime R U R prime F prime. Then it's solved. And the final case is where you have to swap two pieces. You might be mistaken with another case since it looks like one, but the whole layer is solved. So you hold it on the top and you do this algorithm. F R U prime R prime U prime R U R prime F prime R U R prime U prime R prime F R F prime. Then your cube is solved. I hope you learned how to solve 2x2 quicker from this tutorial. Like and subscribe. Bye.